Hello and welcome to a very special video, everybody. Today we're going to talk about why watch Nellop, which I'm probably destroying the name of his channel, and I apologize for that, but that's how it goes. So Nellop has an interesting channel. I saw him the first time about 7-ish months ago with a video called Let the IP Burn, which is a musical, and I believe it's now titled Let the IP Burn Old Version. So I got to watch the old version. Yoop-a-doo-doo. Anyways, Nellop is a very boisterous guy, very over the top, kind of shock jockish when it comes to how he does his channel. He's very confrontational in that he throws things up at you in a very aggressive manner, and he does do a very good amount of, let's say, movie references and such in there. He has very highly entertaining videos. The best way I've ever heard it said is that technically you require the heretic to know when and where the limits are in conversation and so on and so on. And I believe Nellop performs a similar thing in that we have a problem with much of this hobby in that most people are either very overly positive about it because they want that free GW product, or they're negative, or they've been driven out altogether, or they're like me and incredibly boring. But he's very aggressive, very over the top, very energetic, and has a very entertaining style to him. He brings up a lot of topics in an aggressive, unapologetic manner, and I think for many this serves a good purpose. You can see where people lie, where things are, have topics that are generally, I'd say, in the YouTube version of Warhammer, effectively on the back burner or ignored entirely. He does put things in a fashion where it is very difficult to ignore because he puts it front and center in such a manner that people kind of have to talk about it, at least within it. He's got a very good selection of videos. He covers a ton of different topics, from what is canon, what isn't canon, the disingenuous arguments we have all encountered in trying to talk about Warhammer, what is and isn't, and he's gone into topics like, well, have VTubers been good for things, especially in this? And I appreciate someone that takes that shock jock style and puts it out there. He's very talented, and I think he's going to go places, and I would like to see him have even more subs than he does right now. Now, this is coming from a nobody on the internet, but hey, you know, that's what I'm going to do. The series isn't to congratulate myself, it's to try to help other people. But effectively, I think Nellop is the one thing we've been missing in for a long time. We had Arch Warhammer, and he was very aggressive until they effectively ran him out, and he found greener pastures, and I don't blame him for that. Nellop is taking a very similar position. He's very confrontational, he's aggressive, he's over the top, and he's unapologetic. And I think for many, this could be a great thing because for the first time in a long time, I've seen really the counterbalance of the matter that this hobby is full of very aggressively positive individuals and a lot of channels who, may I say, probably have contracts that they have signed and limitations that they place on themselves. Is he perfect for everyone? If you don't like confrontation, no, he is not going to be good for you. If you are into someone who is going to basically tell you to go screw yourself, if that's how you feel about something, and not apologize, then yeah, you're going to have trouble with him. For me, I grew up around the military, so I actually find someone that talks like him very comforting, and it's nice to see. But I think we needed more individuals that are going to be aggressive about the hobby in its defense and trying to put the boundaries out there so people understand what isn't and is part of this hobby. But that's my opinions. And what do you think? Have you watched Nellop? Do you like his content? Do you think it's too over the top for you? Do you think that we need more people who are going to shock jock it up? Or is the hobby just a better place to let it die slowly under consumerism? I don't know, but I would definitely suggest giving him a check, checking out his videos, and at the very least, we can all say damn you Gamza. Bye-bye!